Welcome to Sanjeev Kapoor's Khazana. I am Neena and now I am going to show you a sweet and sour chutney. First let us switch on the gas. We have to make some sugar syrup. We will make a syrup about 1 cup of sugar, and to make syrup we need water of course. So, add about 2 cups of water. And let the sugar dissolve. Even after the sugar dissolves, you have to continue simmering the syrup till it forms a one string consistency. Now, how will you know whether the sugar syrup has reached a one string consistency? I will tell you when we proceed with this recipe. You know what this is? This is Panch phoron. Now, Panch phoron is a mix of 5 different spices. We have fennel seeds, we have fenugreek seeds, we have mustard seeds, onion seeds and cumin seeds. Now, Panch phoron is almost an integral part of Bengali cooking. In most of their dishes, they use Panch phoron. What we will do is, we will dry roast some of this Panch phoron and powder it. Roast it till it starts giving out a nice fragrance. You will know when it is ready. Now, we must not let this Panch phoron get burnt, because then it will spoil the flavor. As it gets roasted, it will brown slightly, but do not brown it too much. It should be roasted just right to get the maximum flavor out of it. Now, this Panch phoron is nicely roasted. See, it is nice and golden brown. Now, we have to powder it. Now, here I have this mortar. Let it cool a bit before we start powdering it. Add about 1 tablespoon of oil. Wait till the oil is nice and hot. Now, when the oil is hot enough, we will add some more of this Panch phoron for tempering the chutney. Add about 2 teaspoons of the Panch phoron. We will have to wait till the seeds splutter, and we will also add a couple of chilies. Now that the seeds have started spluttering, let us add these red chilies. Just stir it a little bit so that it does not burn. Now, we will add these tomatoes. Here I have got about 8 tomatoes which have been quartered. Tomatoes. Saute it for a little while, and along with this you can add these dates also. We have about 8 to 10 dates finely chopped. Saute both of them together. Now, let us get back to the sugar syrups. Let us see if it is ready. It must be almost ready, I think. Let us see, however. Yeah, it is ready. See, it is forming a single string. Now, we will switch off the gas, and once these tomatoes are sauteed a little more, we will add the syrup to the tomatoes. The tomatoes are also getting nicely sauteed. We will add a little salt to taste. Do not add too much of it, because if it gets salty, then it is very difficult to adjust. But if the salt is less, you can always add it a little more after tasting it. Now, the tomatoes are nicely sauteed. Now, we will add this syrup to it. After adding the syrup, let it all cook till the tomatoes get pulpy and the chutney gets a little thick. Now, see, the chutney is almost ready, but there is a little bit left. We will add now a little bit of tamarind pulp, about 2 teaspoons, that is it, more than enough. Mix it well and simmer for just about a minute or so, not more than that, because see, the consistency of the chutney is just right. It is not too thick, it is not thin. This is how the chutney should be. Tomato chutney, that is what the Bengalis call it. They do not say chutney, they say chutney. Now, the chutney is ready. We will switch it off, and now these Panch phoron which I had roasted earlier, I will pound it to a coarse powder. Now, see, Wow, what a nice flavor. Sprinkle a little bit of it. Give it just one little stir and the chutney is ready. You can have it whenever you feel like it. You can have it with bread, you can have it with chapatis, you can have it with parathas, you can have it with rotis, but do make this chutney and enjoy.